Round one, we have the choice. Oof, that's not going to work. This one will. Ghoul Caller's Accomplice works really well with the Aristocrat. I like that. It's got good synergy. Sanguinary Mage. I mean, I'm going to want to land, but I think I'll take a Vamp. Well, will I take a Vamp? Change my mind. We're going to bottom it. I think we can do better. So if I'd kept the Vamp on top, I would have been able to play that Vamp this turn and Blood Mad Vamp turn 3 into Accomplice, plus maybe sack it on turn 4. All right, maybe I should have kept that. Maybe I should have kept the Sanguinary Mage there. It does also work really well with the mutation. I guess I would have been able to. It's all right. No biggie. So next turn I can mutation plus sack Ghoul Caller's Accomplice. That's pretty good synergy. Ooh, still not quite enough to get by the Cathar's Companion though. Well, there's a Gorger. So yeah. Not a huge deal, I guess, but so I think the plan is play Gorger, and then we're going to sack this guy at the end of my opponent's turn so I can make a new one on my turn and start making my dudes big. Ooh, Mentor. It's pretty spicy here. Let's split it up a little bit. So we're going to pass. I don't want to play into open mana with the Cathar's Companion out. I mean, we have a pretty sweet looking army here right now, so no reason to put ourselves in harm's way. Our army's only going to get bigger. Bigger and bigger. I guess I technically have lethal now, don't I? With the grotesque mutation. Right? Swing with everything. Blocks my biggest. 4, 8, 10. That plus sack. Yeah. Guess we swing everything. And I can even temper this if I have to, I guess. 4, 8, 10. I don't even have to play anything right now. All right, perfect. So now we can Pay 2. Sack this. That's 13. Plus this. Should have done it on a different creature because of the lifelink, but... yeah, alright. Still got the win. Hey, turns out Indulgent Aristocrat, even when not with broken combos, is still insane. This card is so, and I think Travis mentioned this in his last one, it's such an innocuous looking card. A 1-mana 1/1 lifelink with that ability, and then it just does such insane things for you. Don't think we got a sideboard. Deadweight certainly looks good against Cathar's Companion. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, not enough information known to sideboard, so let's go to round 2, or game 2 rather. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one all right. Opponent wants us on the play. Now, I was not anticipating that. What's our 1-drop? Inspector. That's a good 1-drop. No doubt. So now we just go Gibbering Fiend into Revenant, and then we can attack with Revenant into Inspector and play Tooth Collector, which seems good to me. Attacking with the Inspector. Well, I guess that's tolerable. What do we got? Hope it's a Cathar's Companion. No play at all. Well, that kind of strikes me as an aim high. Which means I'm not going to attack here. So let's play the Revenant. And then we'll pass. Graph Mole's pretty good. All right. So now we get to attack with the Revenant. Play the Tooth Collector. Or we can play Mentor into Masquerade the following turn, which isn't bad either, but I kind of want to get this guy down and take this guy out. Chasm actually looks good here too. It's a nice, like, you know, kill hit. Alright, so we'll attack with the Revenant. He didn't block. So I guess we're going to play the Mentor, because then I can play the Masquerade and attack with it. Veteran Cathar. All right. What the? Pretty sure he's got aim high. These attacks don't make sense without aim high, do they? Problem is I don't see a great way to play around aim high. I'm just going to attack with the Revenant here. Because I feel like if he does have aim high, I'd rather set up for a Chasm, but I still want to be crashing in and gaining some life. So this lets me maybe... okay, so now at least I can play Tooth Collector. Finish that guy off, which is fine. Means our Revenant can start smashing in again. We've got Stensia Masquerade as well. So we currently have 10 points of damage on the table, which is not insignificant. So I guess we can smash with the Revenant still, but that's it. If I play the Masquerade, he could eat this and then take not enough. All right. I kind of want Masquerade to be a surprise, too. I think the card works a lot better as a surprise. Skulk is doing some things for us. Ooh, this card's good. That's a big dude. Uh-oh. Rut-row, Raggy. We are still quite a bit of damage away from Magmatic Chasm getting us there. I think we're going to take 6. Hey, Curse Witch. So now I've got 14 damage, which is still not quite lethal. Trying to think. No attacks. All right, so he just wants to Westvale Abbey, which I guess does make sense. Sanguinary Mage. Then I think next turn I should be able to Chasm plus Masquerade and have lethal, I think. Well, we're going for our all or nothing shot here. Even if he sacks and gets this, I'm pretty sure it still can't block. Guess we'll find out, huh? Maybe it can. I thought it was just... Does this affect all creatures regardless of whether... Oh, it still can. For some reason, I would think this could affect stuff that wasn't on the board, but looks like that is not the case. If only I had an indulgent aristocrat. Oh, wait, it's got flying. So yeah, if it didn't have flying, it didn't even answer the question. If it didn't have flying... Wait, all my stuff has first strike, though. Do I still win? Oh, I was 2 damage short. Is that right? Jeez. 2 damage short of lethal. Well, I guess no one ever said that wherever Westvale Abbey was a bad card. Just a Vigilance Flying lifelink, Indestructible Haste. Okay. That's pump too. Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright, so yeah, if this didn't have flying, I think it also would not have been able to block. This does not affect just things on the board, or maybe it does, who knows. Maybe I should just go read it. Here we go. No creature without flying will be able to block that turn, including creatures that lose flying after Magmatic Chasm resolves, and creatures without flying that enter the battlefield after Magmatic Chasm resolves. So that demon having flying was the difference between winning and losing there. I guess I should not have gone in. I totally forgot the demon. Makes sense that a demon would have flying. Alright, let's try this for game 3. Would like to play first. Can't keep this hand though. Alright, this one we're going to keep. Alright, opponent keeps at 7. We're keeping at 6. Yeah, we'll leave the Fiery Temper on top. Alright. Guess we have the dead weight for that. Wouldn't mind using a Tooth Collector on it, though. But I'll probably use a dead weight on it, just because if I attack with a 1-3 into a 2-2, well, would he block? I guess that begs the question, because I would really like to have a 3-2 on the board. But if he doesn't block, then it's definitely a lot more awkward playing the post-combat deadweight. But then again, I could just play the Tooth Collector. Yeah, I guess that works too. Could play the Tooth Collector next turn regardless, and just set up for a deadweight or a Fiery Temper or whatever. I'm assuming opponent is double queuing or something. All right. Opponent's curving out. Falcon Wrath Gorger. All right, well, guess I want to kill that Cathar, so let's go deadweight. All right, and we get to attack. Then we get to play a Gorger and pass. Toppelgeist. Well, I'm sure glad I got this Tooth Collector in my hand. Well, there's the aim high. All right. Opponent got what they needed. Now we're going to pass. All right. So, attacking. I love the greediness. It does have madness, after all. So, I think we just swing team here. Well, I guess we gotta kill the missionary, huh? Alright. I don't think Gorger's doing much later, so we'll let it go. I got tricks for days, son. So I could sack the neonate to ditch the land. I think we'll wait on that. Oh, just the best card in the game. Duskwatch Recruiter. No problem. Dance with the devils in the pale moonlight. I think we're going to need that extra damage. He's not going to attack with the recruiter, so we'll just play it now. Push through a little bit of extra damage. But yeah, we're going to have to kill that recruiter immediately. Oof, ugly. Uggs. I'm done with these lands. Oh, we're just getting tricked for days? Or is he just going to use the recruiter? Getting tricked by bad tricks, too. Which is the worst part. While we sit here and twiddle our thumbs with nothing. Do I want to get rid of neonate post-combat? Probably not. I assume, I guess, possibly, maybe, possibly, don't know. Well, guess we can get rid of the best card in the game, which is good news. All right. Well, this could be worse. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Hmm. Five vigilance is pretty good. Yeah, Mentor is pretty good too. Just gotta play 2 creatures, right? Oh. Well, guess we ditch this. Yeah, that's decent. So I think we just, well, do I play the deadweight now? Problem is the vigilance. Vigilance is the real deal problem right now. Can I afford to take 7 damage? The question is, do I want to sandbag the deadweight in case he's got another 2 toughness creature on his turn so I can kill it and kill him next turn? Or do I want to deadweight this now and 2 for 1 myself and get that off the board and then play a noble? It's a legitimate question, one of which I do not have the answer to, which makes it more challenging. Yeah, it's a tough spot. I think we're going to 2 for 1 ourselves. I just don't want to take a bunch of damage next turn. All right, did have the creature he needed. Yeah, it's not what I needed. Not what I needed. Not what I needed times 1,000. Do we have Magmatic Chasm we could draw? Maybe I draw to my out in Magmatic Chasm. What else is an out? Fiery Temper is gone. Dance with Devils, gone. Yeah, I guess we draw to an out here. And the sad part is, if I had sandbagged the deadweight, I would have gotten there. What a painful decision that panned out miserably. All right, it's all right. We're going to rip a magmatic chasm here and win. Or land. Land too. I just meant we're going to rip it next turn. It's also possible he would have just attacked with the incited rabble and then played the Coiled Wolf and equipped it. Could have done that. Possible, but making him do that certainly would have been a lot better. I think it's actually more likely he wouldn't have done that. Well, that's good news. FML. Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe how many Survive the Nights my opponent's playing. That is just craziness to me. Have you ever seen that many Survive the Nights in a deck before? I've never seen 3 Survive the Nights. This is usually like a 1 of at most. 3 is highly unusual. Opponent's deck was really strong. Good delirium effects. Equipment with Abyssinian Missionary, which is insane. So pretty lucky to get the victory there, definitely. We did have outs, and I was playing to them. We didn't win with the out I was expecting to win with, which would have been the Magmatic Chasm, but yeah, like I guess even Stensia Masquerade would have been pretty useful. I could have first strike killed the wolf, although he had the Survive the Night, so I guess that wouldn't have happened. So that was not an out. So it was pretty much Gibbering Fiend or Magmatic Chasm, and that was it that I can think of. I guess a Curse Switch wouldn't have hurt. No, a Curse Switch would have been good too. So we actually did have some outs. Still pretty fortunate that that game came right down to the wire. Pretty greedy attack in retrospect with the Dance with Devils. I guess I probably should have chilled on that longer. I don't know. But got there. So we'll see in round 2.